been a while since I've done multi-game splits, so see how this goes. But yeah. Anyway, let's begin, shall we? 3, 2, 1. I get you. Yo, what's up, Sagfault? Hell yeah, the trilogy run. Been a good while since I've done this, actually. There, to go with a nice little safety point here. Yeah, a little bit sloppy at the end, but that's alright. Got the good frame, or got the good extendos at least, kind of. 10 good RNGs. Oh my goodness, all the good RNGs. Thank you guys. Oh, now the alert played. What is going on there? Goodness. I think that's the first time I've ever seen the alerts be so delayed before. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well this morning. Or afternoon or evening. On this fine Saturday weekend. I swear I've been struggling to get those cartwheels in for this level for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just gonna play this safe, just because I don't trust myself to get through that part. Yo, nice, dude. Sounds like fun. Honestly, the Hundo's full completion categories for those games, like this trilogy here, looks really fun. I would love to try and do that someday. Or like any of the Lost World splits as well. The water percent and... can't remember what the other one is in DKC too, but yeah, basically all the... pretty much all the stuff, really. Oopa. Yo, shoutouts to Whipper. Really cute water Pokemon. I think it's water. I'm not sure. You know, I always get fooled ever since I looked at Azurill, because I think Azurill is like a normal type. So I always have to double check the baby typings for Pokemon, because it's always so random sometimes it looks like. Oh, water and ground. Okay. So they did keep it through. Ooh, woo. Also, we tried it out yesterday when we did DKC 2, but huge shoutouts to Minato for... Oh, one sec. Oh shoot, well, guess we'd be taking the long way. Goodness. Get a little bit of no major skips practiced. At least you finally get to see what this level looks like now. It's actually pretty cool. I like this little section here. Same with the 4-1 as well, like the big snowy mountain one. Hell yeah. Water ground is actually pretty nice. Even though it has a big weakness to grass, at least it has some really nice coverage against like electric and fire and whatnot. Oh yeah, sorry. So yeah, huge shoutouts to Minato. Yesterday we tested it out, but he actually helped me to be able to do channel redemptions automatically, so I don't have to manually click them anymore. So yeah, if you summon any further bounce suites or any like nices from the 69s, they will actually play automatically now, so there's no longer any delays with redemptions. They should just be right off the bat. Yeah, huge shoutouts to Minato for helping me with that last night. Now I can finally actually play this game without having to take little quick breaks for a bit without having to stress myself about it, but yeah. Really handy. I believe it's a Liaran board. I can't remember the name exactly, but technically it's, or basically it's like a virtual stream deck. It's really handy. I actually got some really nice tools. I hope to be able to use it further and see what else I can bring to the table for the stream. Not sure what exactly yet, but yeah, keep you posted. I really should have practiced these cave levels more. I actually didn't, but most of my focus last night was to get DKC 2 fixed, just because that was my weakest part. Oh jeez. Then I practiced a bit of DKC 1. DKC 3 I actually didn't really touch much at all for the past week. I just kind of briefly went over it, but yeah. Kind of relying on my recent runs from the past few weeks. So hopefully this will be some good runs. Hopefully I don't mess up too much. If I mess up incredibly bad and I'm not proud of this run, then yeah, I'll probably do a free run back at some point later on in the month, but yeah. We'll see how it goes. Already? Yeah. It'd be like that with all stages. Next thing you see the level, next thing you don't see the level. So yeah, this is the only game in the trilogy where you actually can skip the fanfare, because in the sequels they didn't even put a fanfare in anymore. If they did, it was actually at the end of the level, and not like in the world map at all, which I find interesting. I'm not sure what made them change their mind on that, but I guess they assumed people were tired of the fanfares being on the world map, I guess. Either that, or they assumed a bunch of degenerates like myself would just speedrun these games, and they're like, oh, yeah, well, maybe we don't need the fanfares anymore, they'll just skip them anyway. On specific versions of the game. Of course. Amazing! The one thing about this game too is you can actually swap with the A button as well, but you can't in the sequels. They actually changed that to the like pick up your partner button. So the problem is when I run something like this, I'm so used to pushing A to swap because I prefer it over the select button. So I'm doing that, and then I've accidentally pushed the A button to swap in the other games, but it doesn't work. So yeah, that's just one thing I've noticed when I switch between games here, just because of the differences in controls. Alright, so our big first trick coming up here. There we go, got it. Oh, thank goodness. This is actually one I was kind of failing a lot last night for some reason, but yeah. It takes a bit of practice to get the right taps in. There is also I believe an SGR for this as well. It's a lot trickier to do, which I don't think I'll be doing anytime soon. But definitely is faster than doing the super jump. But the super jump is just kind of like the nice, safe way to do it, really, for any beginner or intermediate. Which is pretty much what I classify as in between, like, beginner and intermediate, so... see how that rolls out for the rest of these games. Oh yeah, there's some extendo tricks in this as well, which I sadly didn't get around to doing, but probably for the best that I don't, just because I'm usually not good at these ones specifically. Right, yeah. I think when I first played the sequel too, yeah, I had that same thing. I'm like, why can't I swap? And I didn't realize that they had changed the buttons around. It's just purely select now. But I did like the team-up mechanic, it's pretty cool. I have to admit, it's like one of my favorite sequel editions. It would have been interesting to see what this game would have been like if they had that, actually. Like, how would Diddy be able to throw Donkey Kong? Probably be impossible. Probably wouldn't even have the option, but yeah. It would be kind of neat if Donkey could lift up Diddy for some specific areas to go through and whatnot. Yeah, that would be neat. Either that or like Donkey Kong Country Mania. So I really like what they did with Sonic Mania. They can I get this map warp? There we go. They pretty much touched up like the Sonic graphics and in a lot of stages, remastered some of them, made some new ones. Made it look really clean. It's just really good. Big fan of Sonic Mania. So yeah, even if it's not like a huge remaster, I would definitely love like a Donkey Kong Country Mania with like some new levels and maybe some like new tune-ups to the old ones. Similar graphics, maybe just touched up to make it more like HD-ish, more clean. Cause yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to say. It's so clean as is right now. I feel like if they would make them full 3D models, I don't know. Just wouldn't really feel the same. So yeah, if they ever did, I would definitely vote for like a Mania treatment, where they kind of preserve that feel of the original graphics, but just, you know, cleaned them up, made them more perfect for HD setting. Oops. Of course, couldn't get the B. The bee, man, the bee. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, I mean, Dixie can pretty much barely lift up a kitty, so I mean, it might be possible somehow. Just re-edit it so he has like his jetpack or something. I don't know. Would be interesting to see if it's even possible in any way, shape, or form, though. Yeah, oh, this bee sucks. Like if I miss that first hit, the order of his movement is different, and I can't really get quick hits at all on this boss. Unless I get that first one. Ooh, I forgot where I was at. There we go. For some reason I thought I was at this part here earlier. Bam. There we go. Yeah, I would love to do a... That's the one for this one, right? It's a 101. I think they do like 102, 103, 102, 103 for the others too. I would definitely love to try that, especially for the sequels too, just because they have a lot more going on in those ones as well. I definitely would be a possibility. I wouldn't say no to it for sure. The only question pretty much is when's, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I definitely want to try and improve these end percent times, and maybe a little bit more of warpless, but not too much. Yeah, once I could get a satisfying enough like goal time for the trilogy in general, separately of course, not like trilogy runs, but like separately, then yeah, I would definitely like to pursue like full completion 101, 2, 3 runs. I'd probably take a little bit slower though, just because they're longer and take a lot more to do for each one, so yeah. But I definitely would love to try it. It sounds like a terrific idea, or it sounds like a really fun category, sorry. But especially for 2 and 3, just because of like the extra Lost World stuff, I just find really appealing. 1's is not bad. Like, you get to go into some secret areas and stuff, but like, I don't know. It's pretty cool still too, but yeah, that'd be really fun. Oh yeah, also apologies if this button clacking gets too loud on stream. I've tried ways to make it quieter so it doesn't reach into the mic, but until I get a mic arm or, I don't know, some sort of way to like soften this button so it doesn't clack so much like it is right now. Button ASMR, I guess, yeah. Hopefully it won't be too much of a distraction for anyone here. I try my best not to clack too much either. I mean, I don't know. It's just the way this specific controller is here. It's actually, it's like a third-party controller that you buy at a secondhand store kind of thing. I usually don't go for those. I try to get as official controllers as possible, but I was trying this out and they advertised it really well, and surprisingly, it's really good, actually. It's actually pretty accurate. It's got a few problems, but like once you wear into it, it's actually a really, really good third-party controller. It's old school, like literally old school, with a K, SKOOL. That's the brand, I guess, the company or whatever that made this controller. So it's pretty much spot on, like to the original. It's got really good feel for it, and the buttons feel right, and the D-pad is good too. That's my favorite part. Getting a controller with a good D-pad is one of the biggest struggles I've had in the past. But I feel like this one, it just works so well, so I usually prefer using this over the official controllers at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty much spot on. Like, there's no, like, any turbo or nothing, so that's good. Like, it's just straight up plain controller, which is nice. Great ASMR. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, at least. Yeah, me too, honestly. Like, I'm not sure if con letters are actually required in hundos. Maybe they are, actually, now I think about it. I don't know. Probably not. I imagine it's just, like, bonuses, bonus coins, bonus levels. Okay. I was gonna say, hopefully that's not the case. If that was, it would probably have to be something like 101% and then like / collect all the things, so you'd have to like get all the bananas, all the con letters, all the balloons. That'd be insane, but I don't think anyone would ever want to do that. Be interesting if they found like an extra item that was never found, like when they found that rainbow coin in DK64 after years. Like I think it was in like Fungi Forest or something. I call it fungi, yeah. But imagine if something like that, we have to collect all the things, and it's like, oh snap, we found a rare banana that was never found before. But yeah. I'm still amazed by that story of the DK64 stuff. That actually looks like a fun run too, to an extent. I know it's got a lot of wall breakage, but yeah, it would be kind of neat to try out at one point, just to further enhance my DK collection of playing, streaming, whatnot. I don't know. I've also thought about trying out the new ones too, the Returns series as well, at one point. Yeah, Country is just something I always, like, just can't get enough of. It's just such a good series, and it's one that I've grown up with since I was 5, actually. 23 full years of playing this game on and off, pretty much. Actually, that was the first video game I ever owned as well. It's this one right here. Not the specific cart, mind you. Yeah, sadly lost that, but I think that one was actually a 1.0 too, actually, now that I think about it. Either that or 1.1. I do remember skipping Fanfare by accident sometimes as a kid, but yeah. That and some of the bugs. Yeah, I've heard things about the like the first returns, especially because you have to do like a blow like control or something for like flowers or something. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like Tropical Freeze definitely looks and is way better from what I've heard. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd fail that one. Funny enough, I got this in practice first try, and I was like, nope, I'm not getting this again. It's a half of time, the only time I'll ever see it in the next few years. Oh, jeez. Man, I swear it's so close every time I go for that flame jump. Oh shoot, I just realized, I accidentally kept the volume low when I was doing my little speech at the start. I'll try and fix that if it's too quiet. I usually try to have it at -9. It's like at -15 right now though, so I'll try and get that fixed when I can here shortly. I imagine my voice is probably overpowering the audio a little bit. Got a little bit up there. I think there's a way to cartwheel that entire section somehow, I'm not sure. Definitely feels like I'm missing something on that one part. Oh, this is perfect. I could probably change a bit right now. Once I get this one jump here. Maybe not. I doubt myself, my multitasking abilities. There we go. Okay, that should be a bit better. Sorry about that if it was a bit quiet. Oh, hello? Oh. Okay, that's better. It's better for my ears too, actually. I like having the game sounds relatively high, just so I can listen for cues. Oops. Okay. Trick on this level is just trying to keep on guard, honestly. Like, without on guard, this level is just so much slower. Ooh. The mandatory pyramid. Oh, that's something I need to do, actually. Actually, I could do that. I could program this... whatchamacallit, this board. Probably do some sort of like chat thing as well, actually, with channel points. I could do like a channel point reward for Uwu pyramids. Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear that. It actually, yeah, I love the aquatic ambience, yeah. Glad to hear the controller is blending well with that. I'm gonna try this a couple times too, by the way. Oh, I got it! Let's go. Woohoo! Oh, it feels good, man. That's the one thing I'm really gonna be picky about too. Like, I'm really hoping I can get as much tricks as possible in this in these runs here. The infamous rolling flying monkey. As long as I make sure to... Ugh, okay. that was a reach right there. I swear these tie rolls always scare me too. Like, they're so tight. Every time for me. There we go. Nice. This is actually a really nice run so far. I could get a, like one more trick of some sort, like a jump roll or a super jump roll or whatever. That would just really complete this run, actually. Might even be on PB pace too, actually. Now that I think about it. PB for DKC 1 is 3516, I believe. I'm thinking about putting a PB command just for quick reference, but if not, I do have them listed in the panel below. Yeah, I feel like I was going to screw up my extendo there. Oh, that was close. I was actually kind of guessing because my roll was off. Right. Ah, Sib. You're too kind. Being able to hang out with you and Shy equals perfection. And also with everyone else here as well in the stream, also perfection. Boo boo. Y'all are cute. Oh snap, yo, let's go, Squiddy. Oh, you doing another 80% run tonight? Oh, Shadu, right, okay. I read, for some reason I thought that was 200,000, I was thinking of 80% for a second, but... Yeah, if it's 2 million, yeah, that's definitely Shadu, because... Yeah, that requires a lot of points for that one, the Shadu. The flopside pits are just... They have so much health and damage, it's like you almost need to have like a really good attack power just to get through it. Either that or low enough so you can get level ups to kind of help sustain yourself in the pits. Other than that, yeah, like, either that or you just have to be really powerful, because yeah, in between it's like if you can't kill them fast enough and you don't have enough level ups to survive, then yeah, it can be a real problem. Whoops, nice. I messed that up. I forgot to grab the tank. That's okay. Chances are I probably wouldn't have gotten it anyway. I haven't been really successful in my practices. The only ones I can really get are 3-3, the forest one, and yeah, that minecart level from before. That's usually my two best ones. Other than that, it's kind of flimsy. It's been a while since I've gotten this jump roll here. I think it's jump roll. I always try to remember the tricks names, because yeah, I believe you just have to jump on the vulture and then roll, so... Super jump rolls, I believe, are the ones where you like cartwheel, or the ones like in Rope Bridge Rumble and Misty Mines. Well, before they had the SFR, but I'm not sure what SFR actually stands for now I think about it. Oh yeah, just a heads up, I wasn't able to learn that in time either, so if I had another week or something, I might have been able to, but yeah, I'll just be trying to go for it SDR again. In the future, though, I definitely want to try and get that SFR down. Definitely way better than the SGR from what I've seen and heard, so... Yeah. Unfortunately, I just wasn't able to get it in time. Ooh. These jumps always make me nervous, too. Like, very specific way you have to jump up those. Yo, thank you for the good RNG Diddy. I almost said RN Diddy. There we go. Ooh, got it. Very nice. So yeah, for whatever reason, when you take damage with an animal buddy, like, it just really propels you forward. It's a really nice thing to take to use to our advantage for this level specifically. Oh, an early clip. Hell yeah. Yeah, you sound like you're ready to go. Damn. That's alright. Yeah, if I was doing SFR, I think it's this rope here, and then you have to, like, cartwheel. Yeah, just kind of takes you forward here. But, yeah, fortunately I wasn't able to get it. And one day, though, I'll definitely have it ready. Whoops. Forgot I actually need to be solo for this. Actually, I'll take off Donkey here soon, but yeah. Hell yeah, good luck, Smitty, exactly. Good luck for me as well. It's actually it's a really nice miscellaneous category. I think it's miscellaneous now. I think it used to be main one, but then they changed it, but... Yeah, it's a really nice miscellaneous one. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So we are going to do a, I guess they call it Ruin Warp in this one. I'm not sure if it's the same as one in DKC2 or whatnot, but yeah. Let's go ahead and set this up here. Okay, hopefully that works. I think there's a specific point you have to put here, though. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay, so we reserved Donkey, in a way, because I think the game thinks you have, like, Donkey out or something, but it's not actually there. We use it to warp in with the, platform pearls here shortly after this one. Really should have done my research, but yeah, I'll try my best to be accurate. If not, yeah, there's definitely other people that would know better than I do. I just run this stuff. I'm usually not like the guy who's like, oh yeah, this is this and that and that and this. I should be though, because I often get some decent amount of questions. So yeah, I feel bad when I can't really answer. Oh shoot! Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I should have went back. That's okay. Yeah, I think my roll was off there, and I could see myself shortening my distance. Okay, there we go. I'll try for it one more time. Oh, damn. Okay, nope. That part is weird. Sometimes I do get it, and unfortunately, times like this, I just can't seem to get it either, so... My rolling is off. That's okay. Quickly get back there. There, let's do this the safe way. There. Now I'm getting nervous again. Okay. Now, how to do this little warp. Oh shoot. Okay, I was too late on that one. Rip. Okay, so I think I can try that again. Oh, actually... Yeah, I'm not sure if that barrel respawns, so I should probably just take the death there. Let's try this again. There we go. Oh, that was close. I don't think that barely made it. There we go. Looks like it barely just wanted to not work, but must have just been that close to missing it. Whoops. Nice. Why must you be the way that you are, Necky? There we go. I think we essentially just round warped, I believe. I'm not sure if they call it that in this one, but this trick, I believe, is used for RBO. I think you trick the game into thinking that you have Diddy, or Donkey as well. Because you throw it halfway and then you end the level by resetting it. Like start and select. And then I think you take a death, so it essentially thinks you're somehow having both cons or something. I don't know the full explanation, but they use it for RBO. Because it warps them, I believe, in certain areas. But here, I think it was just recently and put in for all stages. But yeah, if you throw it at a specific point and you have them spawn at the same time you take the barrel, I think the game just thinks that you finished the level, so it just completes it for you. That's the best that I could explain it. Someone out there definitely knows it better than I do, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We just trick the game into completing it, really. It just feels similar to the DKC2 ones, because when you do the invis barrel trick and everything, you I think you trick the game into making the bonus barrel like a goal tag instead. So when you hit it, yeah, you basically pretty much finish the level, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, it very similar to the round warps in DKC2. I don't know. Oh, I'm so glad they put you in Smash Brothers now. It just feels more complete. Like, the whole cast is literally in Smash now. It's crazy. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I believe the rules for this kind of trilogy runs are you get 10 minutes, I believe, to swap games. Otherwise, I believe it invalidates it. But yeah. That's why I'll be taking my incentive break. Or, sorry, intermission break, like, in between Warpless and this one right now. But for now, I'll just probably take, like, a short 30-second break in between games, but I'll take a bigger, like, 5-minute break in between Warpless and 80%. Yeah, not bad. Actually, might be my, my best run back so far, because I think my other ones were, like, 38, 9, 40 minutes, so I guess that's in a way like a D-Rust PB. Would have been, oh man, I'm still kicking myself for missing that in Lights Out level or whatever it's called, the 6-4? Yeah, 6-4. Oh well, that's cool. It happens. Tried to go for something. Sometimes you just get got. Alright, I think I'm done hydrating and preparing for the next part. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a card swap. Also, thank you, Diddy. Okay, so here, if I repause this, I believe it resumes. Yeah, that should do that. I believe either that or spacebar. That should be alright. Okay. Hell yeah, it is a really good DKC game. It's hard to really pick a favorite, but yeah, DKC 2 is definitely one of the best. Alright, let's start the next one then. Yeah, okay. I had to make sure, I'm like, does this resume this timer? I'm not sure. Oh, really? Yeah, actually my cousins did too, now that I think about it. We used to reenact, like, the K-roll fight and everything on a trampoline. And, yeah, we would constantly sing Gangplank Galleon, the K-roll song, basically. Oh yeah, I need to switch this to, I forgot. Probably doesn't matter too much, but yeah, it probably should matter, because I believe there's a big rule that if you don't have the right game for the right stream, then yeah, that could be an issue, so. I always try to play by the rules. I know some don't, but I do, so. Whatever, I'm just a lowly affiliate, they probably wouldn't care anyway. But just in case, yeah, I'd better make sure to switch the categories every time if I change the game here. Oh, I was so close to that. Damn it. Oh, that would have been so nice. I think I might have just jumped a little bit too late, but man, that was close. So close. Yo, what's up, Blue Bob? Thank you so much for the host, my dude. Didn't actually know you were streaming today. Were you doing a Sim 64 or something? Also, hello and welcome everybody from Blue Bob stream. Just in the, pretty much the second part of 6 here of the Trilogy one. Oh, shoot. Get my egg here. There we go. Gotta get the big egg. Oh yeah, there we go. No fake eggs so far. It's a 70 star? Hell yeah. Sounds hella comfy. Actually, what is your favorite SM64 category, Bob? Whoops. I'm gonna try and go for this run warp as well, but it's no biggie if I miss it. Yeah, that's what I usually get. I failed the invis, I don't know why. It just always breaks apart on me, but that's fine. At least I can still warp here. It just saves a little bit more time since you don't have to go through the bonus sections here. Bobo raid! Yo, shoutouts to Shy for always coming through with the big raid messages at the end. Oh, nice. Okay. Goodness. Can't believe I actually hit that, but that's okay. Do it the old-fashioned way and just blow them up. One's funny. Yeah, 120 seems to be really fun stuff. Get to play the whole game, essentially. I know Butter and Carlos love running that lately. They seem to be really into the 120 spirit right now. Man, this is a lot cooler with Diddy. Goodness. There we go. Thank goodness I don't have to do Rambi trick for this category, but it will be coming up in a few hours, of course. Oh yeah, heck Rambi. The lowly rhino. It's kind of neat, like, Warpless has a fair amount of tricks on its own too, but any percent pretty much has everything else, which is still pretty difficult too. But I will say Warpless's hardest trick is yeah, doing the red hot ride. Rhino fly, whatever you call it. Definitely On Guard. On Guard is just the most reliable animal buddy out there. It makes the water sections a lot more fun. And also, he's in pretty much every game, actually. All the countries, he's in even DK64 as well, so... Definitely my MVA, I guess, most voted animal buddy. MVAB, I guess. Anyway. Oh, great. Couldn't get the cannonballs to spawn after I screwed that up. Whoops. This boss seems to really heck me. Like, me and Cleaver, we don't get along very well. All the other bosses we get along just fine, but this guy, no. He's an absolute jerk. Oh shoot, my throwing is way off too. Goodness. Yeah, that should still spawn, thank you. It certainly does. Also, yo, Sib, thank you so much for the summon. Oh, shoot. Ah! I forgot the hook doesn't actually... Oh, gosh. Why is this boss hacking me so much lately? Yeah, okay. I completely forgot the hook for whatever reason. It still drops down. I'm an idiot, so... Hope you enjoy Cleavers for a few more minutes. Goodness. Alright, let's try this again. There. Okay, now we're Gucci. And that's... Ugh, man. Been a while since I've actually gone that way, so that's what threw me off, so... Yeah, it does ring a bell though. I think that's happened to me in the past, but it's been a long while since it's happened to me now, so... That second hook do be delayed though. Alright, third time's... Out of there. Finally. Oh yeah, this song, by the way, there's some amazing remixes of this song on YouTube, and I think they even I think they've even like combined it with an Elton John song, I believe, or Rick Astley. I can't remember which exactly. I'm not really good at remembering the singer names or bands or whatnot, so yeah. You have to look it up though, especially. It would be... I'd have to find it somewhere in my favorites, but yeah, it's a really nice mixture of this level's music and I think pretty much the song that it was inspired by too, so yeah, like the mixture of both it's such a good listen. It's amazing. Ooh, I think this will make it. I think. Yep, let's go, dude. Alright, hopefully that makes up for how long that Cleaver fight was. Goodness. It won't, but... At least it's nice that I'm saving time at other spots. Oh yeah, if anyone's sensitive to light here, this part might be a little bit much, but yeah. I know there was one person who actually had to tab away and stuff, but yeah, just in case, just fair warning. Because yeah, the light on the screen when you go back and forth, it can be pretty blinding-ish. Well, not blinding, but yeah, it could be pretty harsh on the sensitive eyes. I know it kind of is for me a little bit, actually, but I usually try to close my eyes a little bit if I need to. Actually, these monitor glasses I'm using actually kind of helps too. I don't know where I'd be without them, because like trying to work on computers all day and stuff, and also do runs, speed runs and whatnot. Yeah, like it's the amount of light and stuff that I deal with. That glasses definitely do in clutch. Do come in clutch. Yo, what's up, Vince? How's it going, my dude? Thank you for the good luck. Oh yeah, I should do a swap goal there, actually. I do need to have Diddy out for this one. Be a little bit faster. So yeah, in this 80% run, most of the tricks come in around this point, actually. Are the ones that I do anyway. The majority of them are pretty much here and then onward. The first two levels are basically just warping, and there are some tricks, but I usually don't go for them. Yeah. Oh. Yes. I reset this part. 1 sec. Let's see if I can do this over. No. Let's see. I should be able to redo this. Yeah, let me try that again. Actually, maybe I should just go ahead, because I'll just waste time if I go for it, actually. Yeah, what I was trying to do there was, pretty much sacrifice Dixie to Cutlass, and by doing that, if I do it at the right point and go into the barrel on the left, you can, for whatever reason, you trick the game into thinking you're going through a warp or something, so yeah, you pretty much just end the level just by doing that. And the barrel just launches you into nowhere, so you just finish it. Some interesting tricks, and I wish I knew the full explanations of why they work exactly, but yeah, this game is bananas. Going alright? Glad to hear that, Vince. I'm doing well myself, thank you. I'll feel a lot better when I finish this game, honestly. This part of the entire 6 runs today, I think this will be like my most stressful run to do. Once I finish any percent for this part, I'll feel like 100% better. Because this game likes to heck me a lot, and it's already kind of doing it. And we're not even at the worst parts yet, either. Once I get past Castle Crush, I'll probably feel a lot better, actually. Yeah, DKC 2 is wild. It definitely has one of the most hardest aspects to the entire trilogy. Definitely some really big tricks that you have to learn if you want to go for the big times. Whoops. Heck. Also, Civ, thank you for the good RNG. Sorry I missed that. appreciate it, thank you. Boo-boo. Yeah, here's another little Ron warp if I can get it. Nice, we got it. Let's go, dude. Whew, that one's... I'd say that one was like medium difficulty. Not the hardest one, but it definitely can be very tricky. The hardest ones I feel are Brambles, the first Brambles. Actually, the second one. This is technically the first Brambles, so... I always just go by the first Brambles level in the Kremland. I don't know. I'm just saying shit, I'm sorry. But yeah. That and the Castle Crush one I've struggled with for a while, but I'm hoping I can finally get it today in a run. Now that I finally figured out what I did wrong. Oh yeah, I never did learn this vine trick either, actually. It's something else I need to do eventually. This is a nice little safe backup, at least. Oh yeah, this is a huge banger. The infamous Sticker Brush Symphony, I believe it's called. Usually when people talk about Donkey Kong music, that one usually comes up the most. It is legendary for being one of the biggest, most popular soundtrack. Sorry, most popular songs in the soundtrack. For me personally, it's Forest Interlude, which is in a Gloomy Gulch here in a couple worlds after this. Or, yeah, a couple worlds coming here soon. But yeah, Sticker Brush Symphony is really good. That and Mining Melancholy as well. I always feel bad because I don't know how to say the names exactly, but hopefully I'm not butchering them. Sometimes English is just not my best, even though I'm from Canada, so it's... Hell yeah. Actually, it took me a while to get used to the Smash Brothers Brawl mix, but I definitely grew to like it eventually. There definitely is some all the YouTube covers and mixes are also amazing too. I've heard a couple, but I definitely have been really behind on any others that I might have missed. It's been a good while since I've listened to other YouTube mixes. Oops. Yeah, now we get the zippity, I believe. There we go, got it. I just call it zippity. I think it's something zip, but yeah, I always just call it zippity just because my family would always call like little boost zippities back then, especially in Mario Kart. Okay, so after this one here, this will probably be one of the biggest tricks that I either finally get or botch up, so yeah, at least we're chilling for now on this level. Yeah, it'll really start to get stressful after this one. Just keep calm and run, warp, forehead. Just do the thing. I actually really like the design for this level, the background mostly. It's such a shame they'd only use it for 2, but I got a majority of the amount of levels that you get for most worlds is only 2 or 3. One more would have been nice, but yeah. I like that it's honestly this kind of theme for like a minecart-ish level, even though it's a roller coaster kind of thing. Oh yeah, I always forget they'd like duck their heads too when they go through those parts. It's actually a really cute little detail. Alright, here we go. I'll probably take a save if I can't get this like 5 tries just in case, but let's see what we can do here. Okay. Holy shit, we got it. Okay, thank you, God. Whoo! Okay, let's get the fuck out of there so I don't have to look at that level anymore for a while. God damn. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much for doing that for me, Dixie. I have to thank the game, I'm sorry. Also, yo, what's up, Yoshicast? Good to see you. Don't hit your head on the wooden door, exactly. Practice really does pay off, though, that's for sure. I finally figured out what I was doing wrong on that one, too. I think what happened is I wasn't clashing correctly, and I was pushing right on the D-pad as well when I was on the slope. So yeah, it would mess up my clashing consistency, which would mess up the run warp in general. So yeah, that is the reason why I was screwing it up so much yesterday. Thank goodness it actually worked. The trick is just getting that clash, honestly. It's just so tight, and it just takes me a while to get sometimes, but... Hell yeah, shoutouts to first try. Thank goodness for that. There is another run warp here. This is actually the hardest for me personally because I've only gotten it ever once in my life, so... I tried my hardest to get it, but I just wasn't able to. It's pretty tricky. I think it's a very specific lineup and everything, so... Pretty much just gonna do this warpless. Yeah, hopefully I can learn it at some point and try and do it in an 80% run. Yeah, let's take that hit there just so I can get through it. Oh, well. That's fine. Actually, I don't need it. I always just grab it just so I can get both cons for the trick, but I forgot I wasn't even going for it, even though I just said it. Yeah, it's essentially right here. You have to use a beetle and use the cannonball. And then, yeah, that's the warm warp over there, but only professionals can get that one, and I can't, so I am not a professional. There's actually I think there's a really nice like hack made so that you could like practice these honey climbs. I've actually seen some people do it and it looks really good. I might have to consider doing that if I ever get like a SD2 SNES. I think that's what they use for it. Yeah, it would be really nice to be able to practice these climbs. These climbs be really sticky. That's also a nice song there too. It's such a shame that we don't even get to hear it much. Nice little adrenaline pump. Oh shoot. Okay. Have to play this the hard way. I'll just do it over again, that's fine. I usually have a certain pattern for dealing with this boss, but once you get it thrown off, it's kind of hard to get back at it, so go ahead and try that again. Wow, I don't know why I'm doing that so hastily. There's just some things you can't really speed up. My word, can I get my hits? Okay. There we go. That was too close for comfort, actually. Goodness. There we go. I know there's a better way to do that too, but I kind of have my own system for now until I can learn it. Kind of approach from behind, underneath. There we go. And by steering near the bottom, you don't have to have them like fall all the way down either. It just saves time. And yeah, Diddy is faster overall, so not sure how by much, but just overall is better to have Diddy out for levels like this. And there are some levels better suited for Dixie, so we usually switch between them depending on the situation. Also, this is another level that we only see once, too. Such a shame, because this one I really like. It's got a really nice setting and everything. In detail. And sadly, we only get to see it once. Pretty much like the caves level from, the ice cave level from DKC 1. Oh yeah, very spooky. Nice, missed my barrel again. Goodness. Actually, I don't even think that one really matters, because you can just skip that. The devs were nice enough to actually give you some leeway if you miss a couple. This one I think you can only miss one, though, since it's adding time only, so... those B jumps are so weird too. Like the you have to really try and hug them as close as you can. Well, but not physically hugging them, but just approaching them close enough just so you can jump over them. Because even though it looks like you get enough jump, you actually don't. So that's why I usually try to go as close as possible without touching them. Whoops. For some reason I thought I was in the first level. I think it's because I didn't do it, I just messed up my order there. I used to doing that in the first level, but since I lost it, I've thrown off there. Oh, shoot. I was trying to go for that first one because I realized I messed up my cartwheel. Oops. Oh. Yeah, I usually... Oh goodness, now I'm really... Okay, maybe I'll just stick with Dixie, actually. It's probably for the best. Dixie is a little bit easier to use on this level, actually. Because yeah, usually if you get that cartwheel on that last part there, yeah, you're usually able to hit that second barrel, but since I kind of messed that up, yeah, I think I only had enough distance to hit the first one. Yeah, now I can just hover over there. There we go. Plus I do need Dixie for Parachute Panic, so... Probably for the best that I just did it the safe way. This level is actually... Oops. This level is really fun to pull off once you've gone through it enough times, because yeah, there's a lot to go through on this one. If you don't know the level layout. Which, ooh, boy, I almost messed that up. There's a way to speed this part up, but I usually don't do it, so I just go ahead and do that one part there. Of all the levels to come back to after, like, not running it for a while and having to de-rust it, that is definitely the hardest one to do, again. Like, I'd say if you haven't ran it in, like, 2 months, yeah, trying to get back to memorizing that does take some time sometimes. That's for me anyway, but yeah, that's probably the biggest level right there in Parachute Panic. Also, this is another very difficult level to master. So, for this level, essentially the one biggest way to go fast in this one is by climbing up here. If I could actually do it. There we go. You also get another jump if you take a hit, so that's why I'm taking damage here. Yeah, the fastest way is to climb up vertically at a diagonal direction. Once I get the camera here, there we go. Because yeah, doing the horizontal method, it just takes a while because you have to wait to the web to unravel. There we go. Gotta get my rhythm there. This part here. Yeah, for a lot of people, this is the hardest. It pretty much is. This is probably one of the hardest levels in the entire game to speedrun. Could I? There we go. Sometimes these webs just do not cooperate with me either. This one I actually do take a little bit carefully, though. Definitely recommend watching the bigger runners out there for this level. Like, the speed they can do in this level is amazing. Like, just watching Void and them run it, like, it's just incredible. Okay, so that's World 5, except for this boss here. Coming up to a few more tricks in World 6 here, after this part. And after that, then we're pretty much chilling, because after Castle Crush it should be a lot more comfier. Just thankful we got that Bramble skip at least. Oh yeah, the banger. Actually really tempted to change that to bop, like slop bop, but or slop boppin', but I'll probably just keep it as banger for now. Unless people really like that idea, then we can probably change that if you want. Oh yeah, switch to Dixie as well. Dixie's fanfare is shorter. Whoops. Sorry, I was hungry. Forgot the split. That's okay. I'll just split there. It's not like I'll be doing this much anyway. And yes, I actually do have the pretzels out here today. Whoops. So it is a definite slap numb. You ever just have like a really good baked pretzel? Those are so good. Sometimes I have the salted ones, but depending on the salt, I just whoops. It just I don't know. It's okay. It could be a bit too salty for me sometimes, but I actually prefer like the really nice sweet ones, like cinnamon, sugar, whatever. Yeah, whatever fancies you, because man, that stuff is good. Or even Parmesan too. Some really nice baked pretzels out there. Whatever you fancies your seasoning tastes. It's such a shame too, because I think they opened up a baked pretzel place in my area at one point, like 6 months ago, but then, yeah, now ever since this, COVID happened, it just sucks. Walls are shut down now. Anyway. Now I have to settle for store pretzels. They're actually pretty good too, of course, but yeah. Nothing beats a good baked pretzel. Hell yeah, Eduardo. I've actually started, ever since I've seen you and Mazza call him Eduardo, I believe, or even the emote as well, I've pretty much defaulted to call him Eduardo nowadays. Oops, there you go. It's like, where's my wind? I think this is the only time in the series too where you ever get like an animation for them like flying up too. Very rare. Always just like appreciating like the differences in animation with these cons, but yeah, I think this is the only real time you ever see these like I'm flying animations. Oh yeah, should have cartwheeled further there. That's okay. Oh boy, here comes my greatest enemy. Let's see if I can get this round warp here. I think this is, yeah, this is round warp. All right. Oh goodness, please, 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 beg of you. Oh shoot, that was a little bit too soon there. Close. I just need to delay entering the barrel just a little bit longer there. Very, very short though. The swords have to match up the collision with Rambi, so yeah, that's just a little bit too soon there. I jumped the gun. At least that was a decent setup. I just need to time that last part better, but it should be it there. Hopefully, we can get this. Yeah, this level takes a long while. It's like 3 or 4 minutes by default. I will say though, this level has some funny ass tricks here, or yeah, funny ass results if you mess up the trick. You get like really fast cutlasses and some glitches as well, I believe. Depends how you do it though, but actually, speaking of which, actually, I'm gonna take a safety save here just in case I somehow soft lock it or something. Alright, sounds good, Squiddy. Thanks for now, man. Love you too. Hope you have a good one. Hope your shadow run goes well. Okay, I'm gonna try and give this at least 3 more tries. If not, I'll probably just go for the other one. But I will give this like some really good attempts if I can. So close to it. Just need to. If it'll work. Of course, can't get it in a run, but I can get it in practice. Isn't that always the way? Dear. Okay, we're just the timing. I think Dixie's face has to match a certain part of that chain there, and I'm trying to match it up, but I'm failing, so I think that's my biggest struggle right there. I could get everything else. I believe that's just the only problem I have right now, but I can get it. No, still too soon. The unfortunate thing is I need to have both cons, so I have to go back every time just to get Diddy. And you can only start select out of levels if you've beaten them, so can't do that in this one until I've beaten it. Oh my goodness. I swear, every time I have hope that it works. No, it's so close. Yo, what's up, Candy? Good to see you. Disturbing her if you lurk. Alright. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Also, thank you for the look. Definitely need to just get this past this stupid part here that I can't seem to get live, but I'll give it another good couple attempts here until I go for the other one. That was too soon, I think. Oh no, we got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we're out of there. Goodness. I know it's much to react to like a... Oh goodness, what am I doing? There we go. Much to react to like a run warp that most people could do. I just, to get into run is just so difficult for me right now, apparently. Okay, there we go. Now we're back to Pepe Comfy levels at least. And not Monka levels. Just had lunch? Nice. What was for lunch today? We were just talking about pretzels earlier, but yeah. Sadly, I can't get baked pretzels right now. Roast chicken, yeah, nice. Very nice. That's actually something I haven't had in a while either, actually. I'm not used to like having the luxuries of like what do you call them, like dinner dashes and all those like kind of pickup delivery stuff. So I've been slowly going through all the cuisines that the city has to offer, but yeah, I definitely should check out like a chicken place soon. Love that. Okay, let's just go here. So this is the last run warp in the game, I believe. I'm not missing any. Okay. First try, let's go. Hell yeah. Alright, I'll give that a pass for this entire game now. Even though I screwed up Castle Crush like 5 times there, I definitely would give that a satisfactory pass there. Managed to get a Slime Climb, Brambles, this, yeah, the Chain Link. I think we got another somewhere. I think that was it though, mostly. It's too bad I couldn't get the other one, but... Oh, it feels good to actually get those in a run for once. Oh yeah, I never learned or tried the... Well, actually, I've tried to learn the double jumps for this, but yeah, I just can't. So some rookie level Bradley climbed. Cotton Candy Blizzard. Ooh, very nice. Actually been a... Yeah, that's another thing I haven't had in a while. Chicken and blizzards from DQ. I usually just take the hit there. I love how they have these big sections for Squawks and Radley, but they have this like very little one for Squitters, I believe his name is. It's like, oh yeah, we have a spider here too. We should probably give him a little section, even though it's like way smaller. So I believe they call this air moonwalk. If you like duck and go back and stuff, you can pretty much roll into those hedgehogs or Sonic wannabes or whatever. Also, If I wiggle back and forth on the camera, I can also despawn the, I think they're cloaks, they're called. Little headless guys that throw stuff at you. I always just think of them like headless horsemen. In this case, it'd be like a reaver or something or whatever. Alright, so that's pretty much all the levels there, except for K. Rool now. Thank gosh we got past that though, I tell ya. This game is very stressful for me, so thank goodness we're past the probably the hardest part of the entire stream here today. Warpless will be a lot more comfier, that's for sure. Wields a gun. And funny enough, yeah, his neutral is the gun too. Just like Joker's. I'm actually so glad that they decided to make a remix for this in Ultimate as well. I was not expecting it, but man, it's such a good mix. They definitely did K. Rool right, that's for sure. His moveset and everything, it's all good. The taunts, the voice. And also the music, especially. I kind of wish they had a stage for him, but honestly, I feel like Wind Waker's boat actually feels good enough for him, honestly. I wasn't too disheartened by that. Still, would have been nice though, but yeah, I feel like there's enough stages to satisfy his inclusion. Oh really? Yeah, go for it. I'd love to hear him. Okay, that should be enough. Good. I always try to make sure I give myself enough distance between them so I don't get hit by that. Purple one is definitely the worst one to get hit by. The blue, I believe, slows you down. Red, I think low gravity or something. I can't remember exactly what the red one does, but purple reverses your controls and makes it really harder to do this section with. Because it persists all the way till before the last part here, and it sucks. It was the worst to deal with. Alright, cool. 2 down, 4 to go. Or in this case, 1 to go for the any percent section, but it was good, man. We got past the hardest part of this entire stream. DKC 2 is amazing. Like, I feel like they improved so much from the first game's controls and everything. Feels much more smoother a little bit. Or it feels somewhat smoother, sorry. And just the amount of new stuff they added for the sequel is just overwhelmingly amazing. Like, you got Lost World, you got Team Throw. Honestly, the bonuses I feel like were a big improvement too. In DKC 1, it was basically like match the letters and find the balloon in a barrel that they would like alternate around in barrels and stuff. They were okay, but I feel like the puzzles, like the bonus world puzzles in this one, are just way better. But yeah, just overall an amazing sequel. And of course, we have the other Nintendo heroes and also the no-hopers. Little stabs at the competing rivals back in the day when Sega was a big thing. It still kind of is, of course, but yeah. Times were very much different between those two, that's for sure. Also love the Earthworm Jim gun there as well. Funny enough, I think in Earthworm Jim they have like a mode where you could actually see, like you could replace your head with like Donkey Kong's head, but it has like an arrow through it. It's pretty funny what companies could do back then, just take stabs at each other. Because yeah, it was pretty much high competition between them and everything. And also I think they released at the same date too, so just some fun little trivia there as to why there's a trash can of no-hopers with Sonic shoes and Earthworm Jim's gun there. Nice little tale. Nowadays, yeah, probably wouldn't see much of that anymore. Also, these crowds are good too. Sadly, I have to close them off, but... Alright, let's, I need to put a place for these cards. Okay, I'll put them right here. Let's switch over to 3. Did my cart cut off again? It did, okay. This happened before. For some reason it just like blacks out randomly, but it's not as common. It seems to be pretty rare. Just 1 sec. There. If that works. Hopefully it's not broken. Thankfully I do have the American version. If I have to default to that, then yeah, that's fine, but I'd very much prefer to run on this version. If it could please work. There we go. It should be alright now. I want to put some... maybe not. But anyway. Just kind of wanted to give this like a few seconds here, just make sure this is still running. It won't crash at all. Hopefully not. Okay. We should be okay. Alright, so part 3. Okay. Good to go. 3, 2, 1, go. Also, yo, Shai, thank you for the GG. Appreciate it. Also, thank you for the good RNG as well and the cheer. And Siv's cheer, thank you, thank you. See how I do after not really playing this for a week and just relying on my past runs for practice. So in this game, nothing really too impressive with any percent. It's mostly just warping levels. There's nothing much, like, I want to say too big compared to like 1 and 2's tricks. It overall is just pretty much like warpless, but we're just skipping the levels here. There are still some good tricks, mind you, but when you're skipping both worlds here, it's definitely not as impressive as the first 2 games as tricks to slip through. But there's still some cool stuff in this game for sure. I really like it. We have a bleak skip and a couple other tricks later on, but for the most part, it's very chill. So yeah, PP for this is 239, I believe. 239.10. Means I got pretty much an hour to try and beat it. An hour 5, or yeah. PB on this one, I believe, is 55. Yeah, might be possible. Might be able to get a trilogy PB at least. As long as nothing goes wrong. Mostly nervous about this card blacking out again, so I don't know. Might have to take a. Oh, whoops. Oh, nice. I should be okay. If it would have happened, it probably would have happened by now. Still is pretty concerning though. I feel like I need a better card. It doesn't happen for my other games. It's pretty much this one here. Oh yeah, for anyone who was wondering, I wasn't actually directly blowing into it. I cover my shirt with it too when I blow the cartridge. I don't know if that really helps anything. I just always try to make sure I avoid accidentally damaging the lens, whatever you call them. Seems to usually work whenever I wanted to get these games to work sometimes, but I don't know. I'm not sure if actually putting anything over it would actually help when you blow into it, but I hope it does work. That's all. Oops. Yep, see, there it is. I pushed A to try and swap, and I always forget that I'm in a different game here. Oh goodness, the movement definitely does feel different between 1 and 2 and 3. Like, I'm just feeling it now after like playing those two. It's like, yeah, there's definitely a difference in movement. Everything feels just slightly heavier in this game for some reason. It still controls okay, but yeah, just like when you played the first two and then you go to this, it definitely does feel a bit jarring. Okay, the only time it blacked out is when I went back to the rentals, so hopefully it works. Okay, good. Should be alright then. If it happens during Warpless, I wouldn't be too afraid, but yeah, I mean, this one, I just feel like it definitely does matter, so... It would be nice to try and PB, I just feel bad if I lost it to a blackout. Not sure why that happens either. Probably just not as sturdy as, or clean enough lens. I did clean it though, but probably just something faulty with the card itself. Who knows? Always a mystery with some of these old games, of course. Oh, heck. Yeah, this is the minecart equivalent for this game. Like a toboggan or something. I think that's what they're called, but yeah. It's very weird. I much prefer the minecarts back in the first two games. Or minecart-like levels, but I don't know, this always just feels so much different to me. Gotta give him credit for doing something at least somewhat different. I just, yeah. It's just not my cup of tea, personally, for this layout. Oh, that was close. I nearly missed that jump. Because, yeah, if you miss that part and you get stuck in those little bottom parts there, call them pits, but they're not really pits, but... Yeah, if you get caught in those, then yeah, you're pretty much dead. You get hit and then you get hit again by trying to jump over it. Sucks. Hell yeah, Pepe. Papo comfy. Hello. Oh yeah, I haven't said Raka stan sinua. I haven't said our Finnish phrases today. Sorry. Chai and Seb have been teaching me Finnish. I only know a few words so far, but I'm hoping to start learning some actual sentences at some point. Now that I'm about to finish my biggest parts for speedrunning here. I've been so focused on trying to get this incentive run ready and a big bunch of other stream stuff lately, but I think after this week things will finally settle down and I can actually start doing stuff that I should be at home and whatnot, but also been wanting to, yeah, learn some more Finnish with the two of them. They're both so cute. Oh, let's sip. Billy. Oh shoot. Gone again. Okay. I always just start doing stupid stuff in this level just because this level just kind of grinds a bit and start to try to do stupid tricks that I shouldn't be. Or just like any other movement just because I'm bored because this part takes a while. Nice thing about this level is at least you can try and reach for the goalpost, or the flag, pretty quickly actually once you make those few jumps. That's pretty cool. Whoops. That's fine actually, it's probably better to go solo for this anyway. In this game, certain sections with both cons just slow the game down, so having one con out for levels like these is actually really nice. Some levels it just lags like crazy. You have 2 cons at a time. Oh boy, that jump always scares me, goodness. Oh heck, I dived in there too quickly. Oops. I'm so prone to taking hits in this level. We're not even at the harder part yet, till now. Yeah, that should be a good position. Yeah, just over tight. Just to make it through there. Yeah, that should work. It's like the slightest inch or centimeter left or right. Yeah, it was take a hit, so gotta squeeze yourself in the middle. Boo boo. Oh my goodness, swapping actually takes a while here too, actually. Everything's slower in this world. It's just nice to have Dixie out because you can just hover and save a bit of jumps there, but with how long it takes to swap there, it's probably not even worth doing, actually. So in North American, I believe this boss is actually a bit faster just because you can use like a constant team throw method to hit this guy faster. There's another way to do this faster too, but I still need time to practice and learn that one too, so for now I just go with basic. Hit him. Just jump up and hit him. Perfect. Oh, yes, make sure I don't move after this part here. There we go. For some reason, if you move slightly off, I think the items just bounces away from you. Had that happen to me a couple times. This is actually probably one of my favorite water layouts for art-wise, because it's just so pretty. Really like the backgrounds and the colors in this one. I kind of prefer the DKC ones, DKC 1 levels, because the layouts kind of too, actually. This is a very pretty level. Oh, wow, I'm surprised that actually reached under, goodness. Ooh. These ones are actually my favorite too. This in the game, of course, but yeah, this waterfall levels are actually really nice. I especially like the one in K3, just because you get to pull off some of these nice little tricks in that one. Yeah, need to make sure I swap here. You need to have Kitty out for this one first. That way I can hover over, and there we go. Done, done. Woo-woo. Holy cow, I can't believe that actually worked. That was really clutch, actually. Goodness. For whatever reason, like, the slopes throughout some of these are just so slippery, and well, I guess it makes sense, but yeah, it just because of the water and everything, but also it's like trying to recover off of those is kind of very difficult, actually. So I'm gonna take a hit here, switch to Dixie. This is another level that benefits from having one con only. The Dixie's is definitely the better one here. Pretty much for all of them, actually. That much how faster she is and everything. Yeah, if we had both out here, these sections would lag a lot more. So, pretty much just worth taking the hit there with Kitty. I should have taken a hit earlier in the last level, but I didn't, so it's my fault for doing that. Yeah. This game actually really relies on getting the right cons out for their certain levels, actually. Oh yeah, dance boy. Shouts to Shy for helping me find that emote on BTV. Such a good dance emote. Indeed. That'd be fun. Be a dancing dog and just dance your problems away. No problem. Yo, Shy, can we get a could we get a like a shy guy Coke? I think that's what your little dog emote's called for the cat on its head. It's so cute. I've actually seen Kendall use it a fair amount lately. Yeah, I'd love it. It's so cute. Nice. I missed the fish on that one. And that one too. Nice. I think I'm gonna get eaten here. Oh yeah, I don't blame him. The fish is nasty. Oh, it despawned. Nice. I love it when that happens sometimes. Actually, kind of in our favor. It's about to eat me. Oh, hey! There you are. Hi. Could you eat some more fish, please? Not the pokey guys. Okay. Worth a try. For whatever reason, I guess if you just spawn him at a certain point with the camera, just sometimes he just disappears for a bit. I guess I don't know. I wonder if he gets stuck on a fish or something and like it tries so hard to try and fixate it or something, but it doesn't work. So it disappears for a while. And it tries to come back. I don't know exactly. I don't know why that happens, but it's actually quite beneficial when it happens, because then we could just keep going with no problems. Someone did say they actually liked the fish, and I was like, huh, that's the first, because yeah, almost everyone I talk to, they usually hate the fish in that one. Like, it's a decent idea, it's just, I don't know, I still hate him. It's just a nasty little bugger. The Jar Jar Binks boss? Oh no, I don't think I've ever thought of or seen a comparison like that before, and now I hate you for that. Sorry, Shy. I can't unsee it now, it's a thing. Hello! Misa spit water on you, okay? I'm sorry. I'll shut up now, that was awful. Look at this. Oh yeah, all those data faces too, actually. Good emotes. I think most of the FFZ emotes I have in my collection are just from other streamers that I've seen them from, because yeah, some really good ones out there. I think a majority of them I've seen from Void's stream too, actually. That's where I think I first seen Dataface. Yo, shoutouts to the Dataface. Oh yeah, and the other ones are just ones I commissioned because, you know, affiliates never have enough slots in their pack. Though I will say having 5 to 9 is, or however many it is now with bid emotes, but yeah. Definitely is a lot better than it used to be when we only had like 3 slots, like one $5 tier for affiliates back then. Those are some dark times. Oh, oops. Nice. I just wanted that coin so badly. There's a way to do that better, but yeah, it's just nicer to have Dixie out for the, or Kitty out in front for this one. Or wait, oh, I think I've stood up. Whoops. Goodness. Oh wait, no, that's right. Yeah, no, we need Kitty out first. I forgot. Okay, we're fine. Always forget the con orders for these levels, but yeah, this one, the one rare time where we actually do need Kitty out first. Yeah, this is actually my favorite part of this one, just because the throwing I find quite amusing. Especially at the Sparrow part coming up here soon. Right after this one throw here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, sorry, don't throw too soon. Oops. Might need another throw though. Oh no, we got it. Oh, just barely. That was really close. I'm missing that. Ugh. I seem to be so clutch with those for whatever reason. Like, I'm surprised I've only missed it once. Some of those little throws I've done. Oh goodness, hopefully my web timing isn't off here just because of the second game. For some reason I feel like there's a different, like a slightly different input timing with this one than it is in the second. Kind of weird to explain, but yeah, I don't know why it's that way. Kind of have to separate my L and R pushes a little bit. Just very tiny amount. There we go. Oops. Oh goodness, that's some lag right there. Yeah, there's a lot of rooming out there. Oops. To be fair though, it beats some of the other background noise I had back on the other place of residence. Whoops. Yeah, occasionally there's some revers down here. A little bit of vehicle ASMR, I guess, if you will. I'm not sure. But yeah. Might hear that from time to time. Last week we actually had a lawnmower go by here too, so yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff around this neighborhood, but it's not too bad, thankfully. It's still pretty peaceful. I feel so bad for hitting all these little penguins. Got it, okay. That last little part there kind of throws me off a bit. Sometimes I've hit them right into them. Alright, here we go. So here's the big trick of this game. It's bleak skip. Of course, I can't hit him. Oh, now I can. Alright, so this is a frame-perfect pause trick. No, we did it too soon. For whatever reason, if you pause them at the right time during the, like the life over song, you can just warp right past them, don't even have to do the boss fight. No, still too soon. Yeah, it's very precise. Another bang of speedrunners. Damn, that was too late. Just like the spider level, like Webwoods and DKC 2, I think this is another level that people hate to speedrun. This and Lightning Lookout, actually, in later level here. Damn it, come on. So close. Twice I hit it too soon, and now twice I've hit it too late, so... just gotta get the right hit. That was still too soon, goodness. I feel like I'm just barely hitting above and below the mark that I need to hit. Ah, heck. I'll try 3 more times for it, if not I'll probably just go ahead and kill the boss, because yeah, I don't want to waste too much time. No, that was too late. Okay, 2 more attempts. 2 more times. Oh wow, it was like right up there. That's good. That was nice. There we go. Okay, we got it now. Heck. It was like 8 tries or so. Goodness. My worst one yet. There, at least we got that though. This, yeah, that we actually use in both the any percent warp lists. Which is nice. Some of the tricks I've done before, like the past couple hours, you can only do an 80%. Nice to have this one at least. Oh, goodness. This level I feel like I should have practiced some more, because this one's pretty hectic. Ooh, okay, that was really close. Oh, whoops. Right. Yeah, this is the only bear we get to visit too in this category. I think. Yeah, just this one. All the other ones we use for completion, 103%. Sadly, no banjo in this game, but wouldn't be surprised if these bears were somehow related. From a rare mammal lore. Right? Just chilling. Hella good chill vibes here. Oops. Yeah, compared to the other auto scroller level, this one I don't know. It gets nice, but definitely is pretty much uneventful. I feel like at least the Saw one was a little bit more interesting, but yeah, this one is just like climbing and diving. This is actually probably one of my favorite on-guard levels, or Eduardo, I guess we call him now. Yeah, this is a really nice one, actually. I really like this one. I'm gonna try and go for, yeah, those. Goodness. There we go. You only get a certain frame to, hit them, so... Well, frames, but... There we go. That's the trickiest one for me right there. Ooh, wow. I think it's the first time I've ever cleared those out. Holy shit. Nice. Because, yeah, I think if you lunge down at the right time, you can pretty much hit them all, like, really fast. It's just, yeah, I haven't never gotten the experience for that yet. I usually just rely on luck for those ones for now. Stop right here. There we go. I always have to remind myself because I always get hit here for some reason sometimes. Or I mostly get hit, sorry. I'm really bad at phrasing sentences, okay? My English sucks sometimes. Sometimes I'm so critical of what I say too, just after I hear myself I'm like, wait, did I really just say that? Oh goodness. Alright. I just need to... Oh boy. That one bomb. That's another part too, actually. I usually get hit by as well. It's actually getting pretty close here. Like, we got... I think another 24 minutes before I reach what was my last PB on this. Yeah, I might be able to PB in this trilogy here. Goodness. As long as I don't throw it. Getting pretty close, though. Oh, nice. Goodness. Okay, that... Trying to climb those up with Kitty is a little tricky because he's big, so... Same with this part here. Oh goodness. I'm used to doing this with Dixie. Okay, there we go. That's the other thing I actually like about this game too. I love how they gave unguarded boss actually. I know they give like Squawks 1 and 2 and Ellie as well. It's nice to see that Unguard at least gets 1 too. Actually really good. I actually like this boss fight a lot actually. Except for this part. This phase kind of sucks. When it doesn't want to work. There we go. Now we are approaching our final split. But yeah, I pretty much got to beat this in 20 minutes to rival my last PB, which was... Oh, let me think. When was the last time I did Trilogy? It must have been at least a year and a half ago or so. Goodness, that's been quite a while, actually. Warp List doesn't actually have a category for Trilogy, so... I think the only categories that are listed for the Trilogy are this and 306, I believe it's called. Can't remember what the number is, but yeah, it's basically all the 100% combined. 101, 2, 3. That's fine. I'd rather do this with Dixie anyway. I usually do this with Dixie. I'm just not sure why I stuck with Kitty there. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's ever actually done a Warp List Trilogy, but yeah, it'll probably just be one I just list on my own since it's hasn't have any that I've seen yet on the boards. I'm actually anxious to see how it goes, because, yeah, I haven't, never done them in session. I imagine it'll probably be about 3 or so hours, though. It'll be a bit more than this, but... There we go. Sorry, I always have to make sure I'm focusing on the pattern here. This level's pretty much RNG-ish. There we go. I think there's a certain set pattern, I'm not sure, but... Definitely seems like there's a sequence you have to look for. But this sequence, I don't think it'll be the first barrel here. Nope, I knew it. I knew it. Usually when that happens, it's always up left or up right. Hey, what's up, Painman? How's it going? Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't going to be first either. There we go. Getting work done? Hell yeah. That's something I need to do after all this, because, yeah, I'm pretty behind on my housework. AKA my chores. But yeah, I really need to get on the ball with that after all this. I've been so stressed with this part, as, yeah, I've been focusing on this for, like, what feels like the past 24 hours. Be so nice once this is over, though. Finished drawing? Ooh, what you drawing? Oh, what the heck? My game was acting kind of weird there. I'm just gonna play this safe, too. I don't want to throw this, so I won't go for the solo stuff here. Play it safe. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay. Oh, weird. Guess I must have just hit the box. Oh, shoot. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Actually, we have a... I think I've seen a Discord app that does that, too, actually. They just throw, like, a flag behind them sometimes, but yeah. Oh, no. Ooh. This actually... probably shouldn't do this, but... Okay, not that. Fine, just roll through and jump. There we go. Whew. Yeah, that's definitely one of the hardest levels right there. Lightning lookout is not nice. Switch, thank you. For some reason I have to like stand still to, but also move a bit to switch. I don't know, this game kind of acts weird. Try to swap sometimes. No, I knew that was gonna happen. I think I hovered too soon on that one. There's a certain point where I have to jump and hover, and I can usually hit the top, but yeah, do it wrong, and then you just go straight through them, as shown there. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Shouldn't be losing too much time, thankfully. Go on a good pace. Okay, I always try to take that little save. Alright, one left, and then we got the boss. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, this level actually reverses your controls. So you have to hold down right to go left and left to go right. All that. Thankfully it doesn't reverse your vertical controls, thankfully. That would really suck if that was the case. Not if I do. I forgot Dixie's balloon. It looks so weird, honestly, compared to the other two. I'm so used to seeing the Donkey Kong balloons, honestly, just from the first game. I don't think I've ever gotten used to the sequels. Oh, right there. I thought I had one more section. Alright. I wonder if this could sub 230 actually, if I do this right. Maybe. I think this boss is like 2.5 minutes. We'll see. Thankfully I actually got the hit for once. Sometimes I miss that hit, and I'm not sure why exactly. I think it's just the way that when I throw, but... It's close. I always forget how to do that second backup part. Can hit him a little bit quicker than that, but when you miss him, yeah, forget the backup. Oh shoot, missed the hit. Ah, there we go. Goodness, I waited a little too long on that one. Oh shoot, I need to go back here. Goodness. Okay, that was a little sloppy, that's fine though. Bam! yes! Ooh, not only a PB, which, let me just double check. I believe it was... Yeah, that was my previous one. But the sub 230. Hell yeah. Let's go, dude. That was a good run. I was so worried that this was going to be a complete flop, but there we go.